Today I am here to teach you some special questions from the chapter Squares and Square Roots. Let me take the question. Find the smallest number by which 1100 has to be multiplied so that the product becomes a perfect square. Also find the new number and its square root. Given number is not a perfect square. From the question itself we can understand by which number we have to multiply so that this number can become, so that the new number can become a perfect square. First we will do prime factorization. Divisible by 5, divisible by 2 also. 5 is better, so we will start with the 5. So we know given number is same as 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into 11. 11 is remaining. So this is a pair, this is a pair, 11 is alone. Now who is creating problem? 11 is alone, 11 is creating problem. This number is not a perfect square because 11 is there alone. We know 36 is a perfect square because 6 into 6 we can write. 100 means we can say 10 into 10, yeah, 5 into 5 into 2 into 2. 5 into 5 into 2 into 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10, that is 10 into 10. If you do prime factorization, they will be, factors will be in pair, 5 and 5, 2 and 2. 2 5s are 10, 2 5s are 10, 10 into 10, 100. But here it is not a perfect square because 11 is alone. Now question is, by which number we have to multiply? So simply we can say, we have to multiply with 11. One more 11 we have to give. We have to multiply by 11 to make it a perfect square. To make this number 1100 a perfect square. New number. They are asking new number also. 1100 into 11. 11 11s are 121, 0, 0. We have to find the square root. Square root of 121, 0, 0 equal to 121 means 11, 2 0 means 1 0. By chance, it is a big number, complicated number. I don't know the answer directly. So what we can do? We will do like this. Prime factorization. Again, you need not to do this number. Prime factorization, no need because already it is done. What is done is one more 11 is written. We gave 1 11. That means this much is already there. So instead of doing prime factorization again, simply copy this and then write a 111 which we gave. 111 is given to this number. So this is exactly same as prime factorization is exactly same as these things plus one more 11. So everything is in pair. We know 1 5, 1 2 and 11. 1 1 0. That was our answer. We did directly because it was a simple number. Let me explain with another number. Another question. Same question again. Number is different. Find the smallest number by which 7290 has to be multiplied to make it a perfect square. Also find the new number and the square root. First we have to do prime factorization. With the 5 itself we can do. One 5s are 5, balance 2, 22, 4 5s are 20, balance 2, 20, 29, 5 5s are 25, 4 balance 40, 5 8s are 40. So like this, fast we can do. Now we can do with the 2. 2, 7, 2 2s are, 2 9s are 18. 729 already you know. We can do with the 3. Where? So we can write it as 7290 is same as 5 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. Pair, another pair. This 2 is alone, 5 is also alone. So this number is not a perfect square because of these 2. In order to make a perfect square, I have to give one 5 also and I have to give one 2 also. So required number is number to be multiplied, we have to multiply 7290 by which number? 5 into 2, that is by 10 we have to multiply. Therefore new number is 7290 into 10, that is 72900. Now square root of new number 72900. 729 square root already we know. What is the square root of 729? If we are not by hearted, okay, so procedure also explained. Same things we will copy again. Only thing is one more 5 and one more 2. 5 into 5 into 2 into 2 into, now these 3 is already there, 3 into 3, 3 into 3, 3 into 3. So we are not doing second time prime factorization. Same prime factors are copied, and what we donated 1 5 and 1 2 is given. So this is a complete now. So answer 3 and 3 1 3, 1 5 and 1 2 is there surely. 5 into 2 into 3 into 3 into 3, 270 answer, because 3 into 3 into 3 27 into 10 270. 27 are 729. Suppose we know it by heart, it 79, we simply write it 27 and 20 means 10, 270 answer. Another question. Now let us consider another question. Find the smallest number by which 3645 should be divided to make it a perfect square. Also find the new number and the square root. Exactly same procedure. First we will do prime factorization. 729 already we know, 27. So 3645 is same as 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 1 5 is extra. So this number is not a perfect square because of this 5. So if we are giving, we will give one more 5. But if we are dividing, we will remove that 5 because I have one extra 1 5. I have two options, either to give one more 5, otherwise to remove. Our question is by which number we have to divide. So I cannot give, I have to remove it. The one who is creating problem, that will be removed. So we will say required number is 5. We have to divide 3645 by 5. The 5. Now what will be new number? New number means 3645 upon 5. 729. Square root of 729 all are knowing, we will say 27. Otherwise, if you are not knowing, then other than this, it is already removed or gone. So other than this, everything we will write 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3 into 3. One pair, another pair, 3 into 3 into 3. 27 is answer. See here no radical sign because we are not finding the square root here. We are just doing prime factorization and checking what all things are there. With the 3, 6, 4, 5 all are there. Which all numbers are there? These all numbers are there as prime factors. So 1 5 is extra, so that will be removed. If the question is to multiply, we will multiply with 5. If we are to divide, then divide it. Now another type of number. Another type of question I mean. Find the smallest number divisible by each of the following numbers 8, 9 and 10. Find the smallest square number. Find the smallest square number divisible by 8, 9, 10. Okay, now listen. If the question is find the smallest number, suppose the square is not written. Find the smallest number divisible by 8, 9, 10 means we studied from lower class. Even class, I think class 4, 5 we studied. When we studied LCM and HCF in the first time we got these questions without the word square. So we can write smallest number divisible by 8, 9 and 10 is equal to what we have to do? LCM of 8, 9 and 10. Smallest number divisible by 8, 9, 10 is same as LCM of these. What is LCM of 8, 9 and 10? Divisible by 2. That is enough. Nothing is common. So we will stop. LCM is 360. 2 into LCM, I will write the step. 2 into 4 into 9 into 5. 2 5s are 10. 4 5s are 4 9s are 36. So 36 and 2 5s are 10. 0. LCM 360. LCM is 360. That means 360 is the smallest number. And that 360 can be divided, so that 360 can be divided by 8 also, 360 can be divided by 9 also, 360 can be divided by 10 also. 360 by 8 we get answer 20. 360 by 40. 360 by 8 40. Not 40 also, we have to divide and check. Sorry. So, and then 360 by 9. 360 by 9 means we know 40. 360 by 10 we can write 36. Okay. 360 by 8 we can do. So, we will get that number also. Anyway, we are able to divide 360 with the help of with these numbers 8, 9 and 8, 9 and 10. 360 by 8 is 45. So 45 times 8 will go, divisible by 8 also. 360 by 8 45. Then 360 by 9, that we know 40, we can say in mind itself 4 9s are 36, or 36 360 by 10 0 0 cancel 36. Okay, so this is what we studied in lower class. Now our question, we will combine this old question with the new type. That new type means a square number we need. That means how to make this number as perfect square, that we studied just now. We can make this number a perfect square by multiplying it with something 360. Even mind we can do, because 36 means 6 and then 10, 1 0 only. With the 2. 3, 2, 1, 2 and 1, 5 is alone. So we can write 360 is same as 5 into 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 3. This is a group, complete group. This also complete group. Now 5 is alone, 2 is alone. That means 360 is not a perfect square because of 1, 5 and 1, 2. Now if I multiply with 360 with 10, 1, 5 and 1, 2, if you are giving, then that new number will be a perfect square also. This is already divisible by these 3. Now we have to make it a perfect square. So we have to multiply rough work. We have to multiply 360 by 5 into 2, 1 5 and 1 2, that is by 10. New number is required number. Required number is 360 into 10, 3600. Required number means what? Required number means what we need. What you are asking? You are asking smallest square number. So it is a smallest square number which is divisible by 8, 9 and 10. Let me explain once again. First we are finding LCM because this number is divisible by 8, 9, 10. Now we are making it a square number. So for making it a square number, first finding the prime number factorization we are doing. Prime numbers 5 and 2 and 2 and 2 and 3 and 3. 1 5 is alone, 1 2 is alone. So if you are giving 1 5 and 1 2, that means if you are multiplying with the 10, 1 5 and 1 2, that is multiplying with the 10. So new number is required number. Required number is 360 into 10, that is 3600. 3600 is the smallest number which is divisible by 8, 9, 10. Okay, one more question for you. Find the least perfect square number which is exactly divisible by each of the following numbers 8, 12, 15, 20. 4 numbers. Exactly same type. Okay. First we will find the LCM. So we can say least perfect square. Instead of saying least perfect square, first we can say least number divisible by 8, 12, 15 and 20 is equal to LCM. That is equal to LCM 8, 12, 15, 20. This will be 2. Now we can do with the 5. 5 3s are 5 1 times. Now we can do with the 3. So what is LCM? 2 into 2 into 5 into 3 into 2. 5 and 2, 2, 10. So other things we will multiply. 2 2s are 4, 3s are 12, 12, 120. These 2 together 10. So remaining only we have to multiply. 10 means 0. Okay, so LCM is 120. Now you know what to do. 120 is the same as 2 into 2 into 2 into 3 into 5. One group. Perfectly alright. Now 2 is alone, 3 is alone, 5 is alone. So all these we have to give. These all are alone. So we have to multiply 120 by 1 2, 1 3 and 1 5. That is 2 5s are 10. 10 into 3 30. We have to multiply with 130. That means the required number. Required number means least square number which is reduced by all these is equal to 120 into 30. That is 3 into 12 36 0 0. Hope it is clear. Another question for you. The students of class 8 of a school donated rupees 2401 for Prime Minister's National Relief Fund. Each student donated as many rupees as the number of students in the class. Find the number of students in the class. What to do? Let the number of students equal to X. Now, according to the question, each student donated as many rupees as the number of students are. Suppose 20 students are there, then each one is contributing 20 rupees. If 50 students are there in the class, each one is contributing 50. So 50 into 50. 20 students means 20 into 20. If 50 are there, then each one is paying 50. So total money is 50 into 50. Are you understanding? If 25 students are there in the group, then each one is contributing 25. That is a decision taken. 100 are there means 100 into 100. So we are taking it as X students. So what we can say now? Total contribution equal to, what is total contribution? Total contribution is X into X equal to, it is given as rupees 2401. X dot means what? Dot means into. In algebra we put dot. Yeah, no sign. A B means A into B. X dot X into X. That is X square equal to 2401. So we know how to get X. X means square root of 2401. Which method you will do? We studied both the prime factorization as well as the division method. So simply we will go for division method. That will be easy. Okay. Grouping. 4 4s are 16. 004 is 8. With 8 what to do? If I write 1, 81 into 1. If I write 9, 89 into 9. 89 into 9. 9 9s are 81. Matching properly. So I will write here 9. 9 into 89 is 801. So answer is 49. That means number of students is, that is, we are not supposed to leave it as X 49. Question is find the number of students. That is number of students equal to 49. Number of students means X, that is equal to 49. I hope it is clear. Next question. Find the least number which must be subtracted from 18265, 18,265 to make it a perfect square. Also find the new number and its square root. 18,265 is there. Is it a perfect square? No. That we are clear, because in the question is saying, in the question they are saying what we have to do, how much we have to subtract. See, earlier what we studied is by which number we have to multiply, otherwise by which number we have to divide. Now we are getting a question what should be subtracted. So if the question is to subtract, do addition, then we will go for division method. 18265 division method for square root. First group is 1, 1 ones are 1, nothing balance. Next group is 82, double of 1 is 2, with 2 what to write? If I write 2, 22 into 2, small number 3 I can write, 23 into 3, 3 3s are 9, 2 3s are 6, 13, 65, next group, double of 13, 26, filling with something, 5 will go, balance is 40. Balance is 40, that means division is not over, it is not a perfect square, so division is not over. Now I explained already how to find the square root of decimal numbers. If remainder is there, if I want, I can put here point 0 0, one more group, bring that one, then put here point, and then we can proceed if you want. But here our question is what should be subtracted. So 40 is extra here, so we have to surely subtract 40. Therefore we have to subtract 40 from 18265. We have to subtract 40. 40 word we have to underline, not this word. We have to subtract 40. That is answer. Now new number. New number means 18265 minus 40. How much? 18265 minus 40, 25. This is the new number. Now square root. Square root of 18225 equal to. Should I do the square root again? No need, because square root is already done. This 40 is creating problem, so 40 we will remove. So balance will be surely 135. Square root of 135 directly we can write. Are you understanding? Something like 37. 37 is reducible by 5. No. What should be subtracted? 5 7s are 35. Balance 2. So if I subtract 2, it will be divisible. If I am subtracting 37 minus 2, 35. 35 is divisible. 35 we need not to divide again, because I know 5 7s are 35. 7 is answer. Are you understanding? Balance is checked. Balance is 2. So that has to be removed. It will be divisible surely. And then how many times it will go? 7 times. Same procedure. So this is not a perfect square. But if I subtract 40, because 40 is the balance here. If I subtract 40, then the remaining number is going to be 18225. That number will be divisible, and answer is division means it will be a perfect square, and the square root will be 135. I will show one more question. This is the next question. Exactly same. Find the least number which must be subtracted from 5607 to make it a perfect square. Also find the new number and its square root. First we will do division. 5607 division method. 7 7s are 49. 007 14. With the 14 we have to fill something. We can write a 4. 576. 131 balance. Now, what do we have to subtract? 131 we have to subtract. We have to 131 from 5607. New number. 5607 minus 131. How much? 5476. After subtraction. Now square root of that number 5476. No need of doing again. Answer will be surely 74. Another question. Children, next question. Find the smallest number which must be added to 2361. What should be added here? Addition. To make it a perfect square, also find the new number and square root. We will start in the normal way. 2, 3, 6, 1. Division method. 4 4s are 16. Next group is 61. Double of 4 is 8. With 8, which number? 88 into 8. 704. 704 is going. Balance is 57. So if the question is square root, find the square root means 48 is the answer. 48 is a square root, but it is not over because 48 point something, 57 is the balance. What should be subtracted means we will say 57 has to be subtracted. Now listen, our question is what should be added. So instead of doing this, we will do some another work. We will not do this. Let me explain. We will do the square root in this way. 2, 3, 6, 1. Square root. 4 4s are 16. Balance is 7. Next group is 61. Double of 4 is 8. What I have to write? I am very much sure 8 is going, 9 is not going. 89 into 9. 801. 9 is not going. 9 times it is not going. That's why I did 8. Now, our question is what should be added. So, instead of writing the correct number 8, we will go for next number. Next number is 9. 49. 9 into 89 is 801. Okay. So, not the correct number. Wrong number is taken. After the correct number 8, next digit is taken. Next number is 9. 49 is taken. So, I cannot do subtraction here because small minus big. So, I will do separately. 801 minus 761. How much? 40. Now, we will say we have to add 40 to 2361 to make it a perfect square. Let me explain. What is the meaning? Yeah, I will explain with the one example. Same example which I said earlier. 37 and 5 I said earlier. 37. 5 7s are 35. Balance is 2. Okay. So you know, if I subtract 2, it will be divisible. I will get 37 minus 2 is 35. 35 is divisible by 5. What should be subtracted means 2 will be subtracted. Now, suppose I have to do addition. What I have to do? I can say 2 is already there. So 5 minus 2 is 3. 5 minus 2 is 3. We will do addition. Already 2 is there. Something is there. 5 minus 2. This number is less by 3. 5 minus 2. So I will, or we can say instead of 7, I will think about 8. 5 8s are 30. So 30 minus 37. 5 8s are 40. 40 minus 37 is 3. That 3 I am getting 5 minus 2. What has to be added means 5 minus 2 is enough. 3 has to be added. Yeah, something like this. Instead of getting the correct number, instead of taking correct number 8, I am taking the wrong number, that is next number. Wrong number in the sense not any number, next number is taken. Instead of 8, 9 is taken because I am going to give something. I am going to give something to make it a perfect with the next number. 48 is surely there. So I am going to give something to make it a 49. So what I am going to give? That I will decide it like this using this technique. With 9 means 49, 89 into 9, that means 801 is needed. That means it is less. Actually, this number is less by 40. Are you understanding? If 40 is there, this is more by 40, then 9 could be there. 49 could be. So, simple technique. You are getting subtracting like this. 801 minus 761, 40. We have to add this one. So, new number. What is new number? New number is 2361 plus 40. How much? 2401. Or square root of 2401 will be surely 49. No need to doing again because what was less that is given to this. So 49. Now the question whether you will do both. No need. This one not necessary. Just for explaining only I did this one. Okay. Now another thing. It is not a correct division. It is not a correct division method for finding square root. That is why I didn't do a subtraction here. I didn't complete it. It is a technique which I applied. I know the correct square root method. Okay. So instead of doing the correct process, I did a little adjustment so that I get my answer. Understanding? So this is not completed. And you need not to do both. Actually, two methods are there. Some teachers teach with both the method and then 49 into 49, then 48 into 48, so many things. No need. Simply go for this. So you need not do this again. First itself, you do this one. But you have to remember, 8 is the correct number. See, 88 into 8, 704 is okay. 9 is not okay. So 8 is going properly. So we will take a 9 because our aim is to add it. We are going to contribute something to make it better. Yeah, happy. So 48 and balance. So balance business we will stop. We will say you take a little bit from me, some money. Like one person want to keep 2,000 rupees. Okay, 1,800 is there. So I will give donate 200. So becoming happy. 1,800 is becoming 200 more. So imagining that first itself, imagining yes I have 49 as a square root. So for that what is needed? 40 more needed. Hope it is clear. So without this, directly write in this. Another question for you. Find the least number of 4 digits which is a perfect square. Which is a perfect square. In class 1 itself we studied smallest 4 digit number. Least, smallest number of 4 digit. So we will do same thing. Smallest 4 digit number is what? Smallest 4 digit number means we know 1930, total 4 digits. Smallest number. If the question is biggest, we will say 9999. Biggest 4 digit number. Smallest is 1930. 30 ending with 30. It is not a perfect square. Ending with 3 digit, not a 30 is not a perfect square. Now the question is, what will be the smallest which is a perfect square? This is the smallest number. Now we have to make it a perfect square. So what to do? We have to do addition or subtraction. If I subtract something, then it will become a 3 digit number because it is already lowest number. Lowest 4 digit number. If I even subtract 1, it will become 3 digit number. So I cannot do subtraction. I have only one option. I have to give something. Donation. I can donate something. I can add something. That means question is changed into our question. What we just explained. Question number 8. What we did just now. What should be added to this? What should be added to this to make it a perfect square? Because we cannot do subtraction. So addition is possibility. 3 3s are 9. Balance 1. Double of 3, 6. With the 6, what to do? I can write 1 here. 61 into 1. 61. If I write 2, it is not okay. 124 not okay. Not going. But our aim is to add something. So if we are going to add something, then correct will not be taken. Next will be taken. So 2 is taken. 124. Subtraction I will not do here. I will do separately. 124 minus 100. That is 24. If I am giving 32 will be alright. This is already small. If I give 24, this number will be alright, which will match with the 32. So we have to add 24 to make it a perfect square. We have to add 24. So required number means what? Smallest number, least number, smallest number of 4 digit which is a perfect square equal to smallest number of 4 digit which is a perfect square is equal to smallest plus 24 1024 They are not asking the square root. If they are asking square root, we can say surely 32. 32 into 32 is 32 into 32. 32 into 32 is no doubt this number. I hope it is clear. Now finally I will explain one more question. Question number 10. So today's last question. Find the least number of 6 digits which is a perfect square. Least number of 6 digits that we know. Not least. Find the biggest. Least already explained. Find the largest number of 6 digit. Find the largest number of 6 digit which is a perfect square. Largest means we know. Largest 6 digit number is 6 times 9. Now what to do? If I add something, it will become 7 digit number. I cannot do. Only option is, it is not a perfect square, so only option is I have to subtract something. What should be subtracted? That type question now. What should be subtracted? Already we studied. So exactly same work we will do. Grouping. 9 nines are 81. Balance 18. Group is coming in 99. Double of 9 is 18. With 18 what to write? 9. 189 into 9 is 1701. Subtraction 198. Bringing the next group 99. Double of 99 I have to write. Filling with something. Yes, these are big numbers, so it will take time. Slowly, trial method only. First you have to try with the 8, yeah 7, yeah 9. You have to try only trial method, you know. I explained many times. So this one just I am writing like that. 9 times it is going. Balance is 1998. That means we have to subtract this number. If the question is to subtract, this balance will be subtracted. So required number means largest 6 digit number. Therefore, largest 6 digit perfect square equal to minus 1998. If they are asking also find the square root, what we can write? Answer will be also find the square root. I will write also find its square root. Nothing to do. We can simply write square root already is there ready. Equal to 999. Okay, now listen. Already we discussed question 10 questions in this video. Only 10 questions we can say, but it is not simply 10 questions. So many type of questions we discussed here. What should be multiplied? What should be divided? Then we studied that LCM question. That means 3 type. Now what should be added? What should be subtracted? Then we studied how to find the smallest perfect square and biggest perfect square number. So many type of questions are done in detail, so that you can study. Children, you need not study at a stretch. If you study, especially those who are weak, you may get confused. So you can study one method or two type of questions you can study, and then practice few questions. Afterwards you take again the balance, like that you can do. Okay. So you need not study at a stretch. Okay, if you are smart enough, you can do everything together. Otherwise, divide and part by part you can do. 2 type of questions you can do today, and then afterwards, after 1 hour, after tomorrow morning, you can do the balance, like that you can do. Okay, bye.